Nobody dies in One Piece. A phrase often repeated by otaku who enter withdrawal for not seeing at least one character survive through each episode. But I'm here to prove this wrong. One Piece not only has deaths, but an abundance of them. Although saying that out loud doesn't sound very nice, before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. The manga starts with pirates biting the dust right away. Even some background characters meet their end with an Ohio goodbye. Kuina trips on stairs, Usopp's mom falls ill, and Bellemere gets taken out by Arlong. And that's all just within the East Blue, the very first saga. As the anime progresses, we witness more unforgettable deaths, like Dr. Hiriluk's. His passing scene is heart-wrenching, though I must admit it doesn't hit me as hard anymore. Maybe I've just been desensitized. Despite having plenty of impactful deaths, not all of them are as memorable. Some are downright ridiculous to the point where the character might as well have been left alive. Take Sukraine, for example, a brilliant scientist from Vegapunk's homeland who was looking at the moon when it randomly exploded, scaring him to death. At least his death served a purpose since he was only created for that moment. Fun fact, his name references a Japanese festival, meaning moon viewing. But then, there are cases like Guernica, a member of CP0, supposedly part of the most powerful organization under the world government, dying to a gun. Seriously, guns have been non-lethal since the first volume of the manga. His design and presence made him feel like the strongest among the trio in Wano, and yet he was taken down by a 16th Division ex-commander. And you say Izo dying to him was fair? I don't think so. Let's not even start with Ashura Doji, who died in the most pathetic way. A drawn-out explosion. Sure, there was an actual explosion involved, but still. In One Piece, explosions are less scary than stares. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Fake deaths. As a defense attorney for Oda, accused of lack of real deaths in his work, I must admit it's frustrating to cry over nothing. Take Pell, for instance. In an epic moment, he lifted a bomb, seemingly sacrificing himself, bringing many fans to tears. But then, out of nowhere, he's seen alive and well in a hospital. What was the point of that? And no, it wasn't because Oda had grand plans for him. Pell and Shaka together don't even make half a competent character. Let's talk about Cobra, the frail king who died at the hands of Im-sama. Honestly, time was going to take him soon enough, but before his death, he made a noble request for the guards to protect Vivi, who ends up being kidnapped anyway. And what about Kanjuro, the actor who died on a boat, died at Onegashima's entrance, died inside Onigashima, and finally died again in the same place? But hey, he's an actor, so maybe he was just acting all along. But the worst offender? Kinemon. After being split in half, he tries to communicate while literally holding his guts, just because Law didn't attach him properly. Seriously? Law can rearrange entire bodies with his devil fruit powers, but he can't stick someone back together? Despite the occasional nonsense, most One Piece deaths are incredibly impactful. My top 3, in ascending order, are: third, Ace, falling with his glorious back exposed. Second, Oden, a legendary end to a legendary figure. 1. Mary, a heartbreaking farewell as the Straw Hats move forward with the life Mary gave them. These moments are unforgettable. For instance, Ace's death became so iconic that I heard about it years before watching One Piece. Imagine a kid, only familiar with Pokemon on YouTube and Naruto on TV, coming across news of Ace's death without even knowing what One Piece was. That's the impact of Oda's storytelling. And while fake deaths might annoy some of you, they don't bother me. If a character dies and comes back, unless they're the protagonist's brother, they're probably irrelevant anyway. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Thank you for watching.